The All-Star Game snubs have been Lou Williams, Paul George, Andre Drummond, and then maybe you could make a case for Chris Paul, though I don't believe so. I think he's probably 4th on the list. Russell Westbrook is really pissed, Brett.
Oh, I know.
That Paul George is not in the All-Star Game.
Stop doing this during the show. No one likes that sound. Okay, so
Russell Westbrook had something to say, and here's what he said.
Unbelievable. I think it's just outrageous in my opinion. I think, you got, I don't know who else made the team, but I know got team guys, 4 people from one team, got guys, complaining about getting snubbed until they get in. You got guys that just talking about it all the time, but the guys that deserve it should be in. It's not. I just don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Guy to lead the league in steals, compete every night, top 2 in his position. You know what I mean? It don't make any sense regardless of anything else. But if you're going by all-stars, there are certain all-stars in this league. Everybody's not an all-star. Just because you give it in don't mean you're an all-star. I just think it's outrageous. But, it is what it is.
He had a really hot start tonight. Was there just kind of...
So, I understand where Russell Westbrook is coming from by sticking up for his teammate.
Yeah.
4 players, that's Golden State. Complaining previously, that's Damian Lillard. So Lillard, in a pure NBA way, the current state of the NBA way that we are in right now in 2018, responded to Russell Westbrook. And here is what he had to say, directing it at the Oklahoma City Max player.
Russell Westbrook's comments where he said, hey, we got some guys out there, whining about not being, and what'd you think of it?
Yeah, I mean, I respect Russ a lot. So it was kind of disappointing to see him say that because he's played against me. He's played against our team. He knows what I've accomplished, not just this year, but over my career. So it was a little bit disappointing. But I know that I earned my spot this year, and that's pretty much what it is.
He did deserve his spot. And he was snubbed in the past few years. So credit where credit is due. I've said this before. The one guy, I think Paul George is worthy. I think Lou Williams is more worthy because we haven't seen this from Lou Williams before. And I would actually take out Klay Thompson in order to get him in. You could take out Klay Thompson for Paul George as well. Are you okay with Russell Westbrook calling him out like this?
I think it's fine to go to bat for your teammate. I don't think it's necessary to point fingers at other teams. But
don't you have to do that in a way? Indirectly?
Indirectly, yeah, but this was totally like trying to be indirect. The only words he didn't say were Golden and State.
And Damian Lillard.
Yeah. He said everything you need to know in order to find out, and that is passive aggressive. The alternative is to say, listen, I know it's a tough decision, and the decision gets made in a lot of ways, but I think it's very difficult to look at my teammate Paul George and decide, nah, he's not an all-star.
Right.
And it's frustrating, and I know people have to get left out, but I just don't think.
Yeah, but that's not Russell's DNA.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, this is that. I mean, I went further than the better response, just that, because like
completely.
You can't even say like you look at this year's squad. You just say it's just hard. It's just difficult. And
if the line is here, you literally went backwards.
Yeah, I'd go back from what I just said.
You were being a nice person.
Yeah, but I know that's not Russell's MO, and he's earned the right to just say, yeah. There's too many Golden State Warriors on that team. Like, why do we need all of them?
Do you agree with that? Because I said that yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm like, give me 3, not 4.
I don't need it all. I don't need all of it. Why are they all there? I don't get it. I don't understand why Klay's there.
The debate is for Draymond and Klay. And you
I keep Draymond because he's more of a personality, and this is the All-Star game.
Klay's pretty personable. He's like drinks beers during the post-game presser.
Personable
all the time.
and personality are two different. Like when I think of people I want to be on the floor that night, I see.
I take Draymond over a guy who can't dunk. Is what I said yesterday.
Right, but also just like I want to. And I'm looking at the All-Star, I'm putting together my roster. If I want like a 3-point shooter from the Warriors, like I already got 2 in the top 10. I mean, a pure scorer from the Warriors, and I got, Steph, and I got Kevin.
Watch what's gonna happen, by the way. Klay's gonna go out there and score like 60 points.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's got a reason to now.
He's gonna pull like a Sacramento last year when he scored like 35 in a quarter. Here's the other thing. Russell Westbrook said that Paul George is top 2 at his position. He's maybe 4th best.
They're just not doing well. Like that's not
Oklahoma
clicking.
City?
Yeah,
They're clicking a little.
It's
I
just
think they've
not
won 5
clicking the
straight.
way you want it. It has the narrative of that team is we put together a competitor for the best. We put together huge names, and it hasn't been clicking the way you want it to click. Granted, neither is Cleveland right now. You got time. It just hasn't worked the way they wanted it to.
Not yet.
Off the bat, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But like, if I'm not saying that that's justification for leaving Paul George off. It's a possible explanation for why he's not there. He's Paul George.
But like, can't you make the case then for Russell Westbrook? Like, oh, they're not clicking, so we got to leave them off.
Yeah, but you've got Westbrook just won the MVP.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm saying for this season, like this selection isn't because he won MVP last year. It's the first half of the season. What are these guys doing?
Yeah, but like you're not going to leave Russell off. You didn't think you
No, but I'm saying for that argument, like Oklahoma City's not playing well. Meanwhile, Paul George is incredible. Like he has a better player efficiency rating than Klay Thompson. I think he should be in.
I agree with you in that respect. One little thing I want to point out about when the reporter asked Lillard like he doesn't need to finish asking the question.
Yeah,
it's like how he did Russell. Should I stop? Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Yeah, and then he was like,
just like that look like when he first hears the question coming and he just kind of. All right, it's like a break dancer, like doing that pre-dance. He's like, all right, I have to get into it. All right, I'm about to go.
I follow the analogy. I hope you do as well.